Davis here with another update. Now we see here from the Epoch Times that the FBI spied on Giuliani and Trump through their iCloud communications during the impeachment push. Now this is a blatant violation of the law. You cannot put spies on lawyers between the lawyer and their clients. But apparently that's exactly what happened. As we can see here, he asked the prosecutor to repeat it because he couldn't believe it was true. To me, they just trashed the President of the United States. They did more than trash the President of the United States. When the FBI spied on this communication, they violated the law. They violated the sanctity of between a lawyer and their client. They took justice and threw it out the damn window. But then what more can we expect from our Injustice Department? Giuliani said, I can't fathom that it would be done to an ordinary citizen. The president doesn't have any more rights than anybody else, but he doesn't have any less. They just trash the president like he has no rights. Unless these people have no ethics, they don't, or any sense of what it means to be a lawyer. What you do when you do that, people who listen to this now and say, how can I trust talking to my lawyer? That's the bottom line. If we can't trust the sanctity of talking to our lawyers, how can we be honest with our lawyers? How can we get proper representation? I mean, in no free society does the government get to listen in on the conversations between a lawyer and their clients. But yet the FBI did. Now the Epoch Times contacted the FBI for comment, and apparently, and of course, we get none. Now remember, all of this is because the FBI is investigating Giuliani for being a foreign, supposedly representing foreign countries. But he wasn't. He never represented he was representing the United States, and he was representing Donald Trump. He didn't lobby for any foreign government. So all of this is basically just another hit job. But what more can you expect from the FBI? The FBI has been doing hit jobs on President Trump since before he was elected. And all because a certain party out there doesn't like the idea he got elected. You know, it's going to get to the point where we're going to look back on the USSR and go, damn, they had it so good. They at least had some sense of right and wrong. They had some sense of morality. Not anymore. Not here in the United States. Our FBI does what they want when they want, as long as it is in support of the Democrats. And laws, rights, and those don't matter. I mean, they've already been admitted they've been trying to backdoor spy on all of our communications. The post office is trying to spy on our social networking. I mean, 1984 looks like it was actually a utopian dream compared to what we're seeing that this world is coming to. And the United States is not out there fighting to stop this. The Democrats in the House and the Senate and the President of the United States are all pushing for this to expand. Which means that if they're going to do this to Trump, what are they going to do to you? I mean, some people have commented that the idea that I support some of these First Amendment auditors is wrong. Now, I'll admit, some of them are jerks, and they don't deserve to be supported. But what they're trying to do is important. I'm not talking about the ones that run around and try to make it seem like that they're, sneaking or up to something, even when they're not. I'm talking about the ones that just simply record. Now, the new tactic on this one, if you haven't noticed, is the police are now saying you're interfering with their investigation, and they're going to lock you up for that, for obstruction. Interfering by recording, obstruction by refusing to give your name. Neither of these are the intent of those two laws they're quoting. This is just another way the police are trying to get around things. It's another way, another aspect of our government reaching around the rules to try to break them. Why? Because they want to at least give the appearance that they care for justice, but they don't. They don't care. Police don't care because all they care about is their badge and their buddies and being able to boss people around. Now, regardless of what you think about George Floyd, he was a criminal. Should he have died? Oh, heck no. Chauvelin, or however you pronounce that guy's name, deserves the sentence he got. But remember, just because in an isolated incident a cop gets punished doesn't mean overall they do. The whole concept of this narrative that's been pushed to the media, this was a racially motivated episode, is bogus. So many times the media push these false narratives to try to basically generate ratings. And meanwhile, the people out there in the street are the ones that have to live with what they've done. I don't know about you folks, but I'm tired of living with the lies the media keeps trying to pump out to me. So what you need to do is start basically telling them, kiss off. We don't want to hear your story. We don't want to listen to you. We want to be free. And the sooner you do this, the better off society will be. Now, if you don't follow this, if you sit back and think that this is okay, remember, when they come after you, are you going to be prepared? When you're the target, are you going to be happy? Remember, that's the point of rights, is to protect us all. Not just the ones that we like, but from all people. Alright, folks, that's today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back again soon with another episode. Thank you. Have a good night.